Have you had a bad night of partying? We all have a few too many drinks now and then, but how do you recognize when it's become a serious problem? We're talking about 7 subtle signs you're drinking too much and what to do about it in today's video. Do you get a hangover all of the time? Do you struggle with moderation? Are your buddies accusing you of consuming too much alcohol? We'll go over all of this and more. Your buddies accuse you of consuming excessive amounts of alcohol. Our drinking habits are frequently brought to our attention by our closest friends. When your pals make comments about your drinking, it's one of the first symptoms that you have a problem. Habits. Unfortunately, when individuals closest to us critique our actions, we tend to reject them. This is frequently used as an explanation to justify our lifestyle choices and keep doing what we're doing. Make an effort to pay attention to individuals around you. A friend is someone with whom you go out to drink and have fun. The evening with, if they tell you that you have a problem, you do. Consider this, they'd rather. Even though alcohol has been responsible for so many enjoyable nights, it's good to see you seek help for your addiction. Now that you're aware of your vice, you can take steps to address it. Compare the normal to the abnormal. Start with the amount of alcohol that has the lowest overall danger. No more than 3 for guys. No more than 15 drinks per week and no more than 2 standard drinks each day. Women should limit themselves to no more than 2 drinks per day. And a maximum of 10 beers per week. When you start drinking within these parameters, you'll notice a difference. Things will start to improve. However, low risk does not imply that there is no risk at all. Drinking even small amounts of alcohol raises your chances of pancreatic, liver, and breast cancer. So, instead of heading to the bar, take a rest. How many drinks do you typically consume in a day? One evening? What is the highest number you've ever had? Leave your thoughts in the comments box, and begin a discussion with our Healthy Life community. You attempt to be moderate, yet you always fall short. If you're trying to cut down on the amount of drinks you have in a night but still find yourself overindulging, you might have a drinking issue if you're going over. In every scenario, alcohol might be enticing. However, if this is always the case when you go out, you should reduce your consumption. You're not alone if this describes you. All you have to do now is identify it and make an effort to change it. Get a handle on your bad habit before it gets out of hand. Investigate the elements that are causing you to be triggered. What makes you reach for that glass of wine or those extra beers? Is there a solution? A negative influence in your life, or a particular situation that makes you feel uneasy? Try to stay away from these kinds of things. On the internet, you can find a few drinking analyzer cards. Make a 4-week tracker card to help you assess and keep track of not only the positive but also the negative aspects of your life. The amount of beverages you consume on a daily basis, as well as the causes that lead to your drinking. You may easily avoid these persons or places after you've identified the causes. Remember, this is your war, and you are the only one who can make an effort to win it. To defeat this demon, you must be very motivated and strong-willed. Are you looking for the most up-to-date health and wellness information? Please click the subscribe button and become one of our millions of fans. Keep up with all of our fantastic Healthy Life content by subscribing to our newsletter. So, what's the game plan here? Let's grab a drink together. You're well aware that you have a serious drinking problem. When your entire plan entails grabbing a drink, alcohol appears to be present in every action you engage in. You could be in danger if you're constantly the person who persuades others to order extra rounds. Territory. It's almost as if you've abandoned all of your previous pastimes in favor of drinking. You can take precautions to avoid falling deeper into alcoholism now that you're aware. Instead of meeting friends for drinks at a pub, invite them to join you for non-alcoholic activities. Entail the use of alcohol. Going for a quick run is a good idea. Maybe you should go to the movies. You could also go to get a coffee at the cafe. There are hundreds of activities available to folks who want to quit drinking. Before we go any further, here's another video to ponder. Here are 13 foods to stay away from at all costs. If you want a healthy liver, you must pay the price. Returning to our list of non-obvious symptoms that you're drinking too much. Do you have a stressful situation? I'm going to have a drink of beer. Stress is a universal affliction. Everyone is under some form of stress, whether it's work-related or personal. You could be going through a difficult breakup. Perhaps your employer is grating on your nerves. Alcohol can provide momentary relaxation and perhaps make you stress-free for a short period of time. However, it is not a long-term solution. When you drink when you're stressed, it can backfire. Really quickly, a drinking habit will increase your stress levels and drain you mentally, physically, and emotionally. Monetarily. As a result, you will become increasingly stressed, forcing you to drink even more. Stress can be managed in a variety of ways. Deep breathing, yoga, and meditation are all options. These have been shown to help reduce stress levels. Going for a lengthy stroll or going to the gym. Endorphins, or happy hormones, are released when this happens. Endorphins help to relax your body and mind. Reduce the amount of tension. Workouts can help you get in shape while also keeping your mind in check. You're concerned and worried. So you wake up with a hammering in your head. Headache. Everything is still spinning around you. Why did he do it? Is the first thought that springs to mind. How come I drink so much? That deep-seated sickness strikes your stomach, prompting you to rush to the bathroom to puke. You most likely have a drinking problem if this describes you. It's natural to feel anxious throughout this time. Alcohol affects your inner consciousness to the point that you lose control of your thoughts. It indicates that you are becoming weak and are not adhering to your personal boundaries. This is a symptom of alcoholism. Finding a simple answer to this problem is a simple solution. Contacting someone you can trust and speaking with them. There are various online tools that might assist you in your evaluation. You have a drinking problem. For heavy drinkers, certain tools will serve as a form of motivational release. Your physician is also concerned. When you go to the doctor, you're in for a treat. Questions concerning your health and lifestyle are frequently asked. This includes the amount of alcohol you consume. It's critical that you tell your doctor about how much alcohol you drink. If the doctor recommends it, pay attention to them if you're drinking too much. Doctors are specialists in their disciplines, and they know what they're doing. Can readily recognize a person who has developed a habit. They're well aware of the medical ramifications of their actions. With a glass of wine, doctors frequently attempt to warn their patients about the dangers of alcoholism. It's one thing to refuse advice from a friend, but when it comes from a professional, it's a different story. That's a completely other game. Now that your doctor has informed you, it is your responsibility to find a solution to your situation. Inquire about possible solutions to the problem you're drinking, or devise a strategy for gradually reducing the quantity of beverages you consume. Hangovers are getting more common. Drinking results in a wacky hangover. If they drink too much, even casual drinkers acquire one. A terrible hangover can make or break your day. You have the entire day to yourself. You'll sleep longer in the morning as you get older. Some people don't get up until later in the day. Just keep an eye out if you're getting a lot of them. Hangovers. A hangover is your body's method of alerting you to the fact that you've consumed too much alcohol. This could be a hint that you need to make some changes. Another symptom that your drinking is out of control is when you lose control, you start having blackouts. This is when things start to get truly scary. When there is a blackout, you can't recall what happened the night before since you were inebriated. This is the point at which a lot of the anxiousness starts to surface. Every thought races through your mind at the same time. So, what exactly did I say? What exactly did I do? How did I go back to my house? Are there any weird videos of me in an inebriated state on the internet? Your drinking may be out of control if you have little to no remember of what transpired. Begin by keeping track of your alcohol consumption. This little trick can assist you in stopping before you make a mistake. You've reached the point when there's no going back. Making a note on your alcohol consumption is a simple approach to keep track of it. Your mobile phone, simply jot down the drink's name before you consume it. This can help you cut down on the amount of drinks you consume. Make a note of both the number of drinks and the amount of alcohol consumed. The amount of alcohol in each drink you're about to consume. The liver is the first organ to be harmed by any of these factors. That alcoholic beverage, your body has a peculiar way of informing us of this. Let's continue the conversation with. Let's watch a couple more videos about the liver, shall we? Watch out for these 6 early indicators of liver disease. You might also check out these 10 warning signs that your liver is clogged with pollutants. Go ahead and select one. Better yet, watch both and discover how to make your liver better. Healthier. How long have you been devoid of alcoholic beverages? Please let us know in the comments section below.